Experience tranquility.
Good evening, Tranquility fans. Welcome to the Beat Drop. I am Ski Free Yeti. Joining me today is my co-host Vila. Vila, how are you doing today?
Oh, fantastic. We have another incredibly great and very kind Harmony team with us today.
Yes, a very kind one indeed. That's right. They are the fan favorite Fighting Potatoes joining us today, the only team to be around since season 1 in the Tranquility community. And we're going to go ahead and give them a chance to introduce themselves right now. We'll start at the top with Seaman.
I'm Seaman. I'm a coach and I do things, I guess.
Totally prepped.
I am the core. I play support for the Fighting Potatoes.
It's true. I sound it.
He is the core of the.
I'm Death Knot. I'm DPS. I've been with Potatoes since season 3, so last season. And yeah.
I am Euphoria, and I play tank, and I'm new to Tranquility, and I feed on Reinhardt.
Also true. I think.
Yes, also true.
I'm Immortal. I've recently joined the Fighting Potatoes just this season. I play DPS and duo tank a lot with Euphoria. Try to save him with my Zarya bubbles.
Yep.
It's tough.
Mhm.
Hard
Especially when Zarya's banned.
It's yeah. Mhm.
Or Rhine.
A thankless job.
And this is Race FPV. I've been playing Trank since season 2. Did support last 2 seasons. Switched over to DPS this season. Now I'm a potato.
I'm Shepvik. I play support, and I've been with the Potatoes from the beginning.
Ooh.
I'm Sneaky Kittens. I am the captain of the Fighting Potatoes. Been here since the beginning as well. OG.
And I am Solitary Bird. I play off tank with the Fighting Potatoes, and I've been around since the very beginning, season 1.
We have a lot of beginning people.
Yeah.
You really do. It seems to be a theme with a team that's been around since the beginning. I guess I'll just start with you, the OG Taters here. What kind of led to the construction of this team?
Well, actually, I can take this one. So Cavalier, the famous Cav, actually reached out to me back in the day, and he was like, "Hey, I'm thinking about starting up kind of like a softball community kind of deal, but for Overwatch. You interested?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I talked to the guys, and we were like, "Sure, let's do it." And then it ended up being super awesome, super huge, super competitive, and not so softball-y, but, you know, here we are. Still worth.
More
I
like
think
hardball.
some people take it a little serious, but it's grown way more than I think any of us expected it to when Cav first pitched the idea to us.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's huge.
All right, Vila, you take the next one.
So, to address the elephant in the room, what do you feel, went wrong tonight for you?
Oh.
I blame COVID-19.
Yeah.
Fair.
We're all going a little
So there's
crazy.
this worldwide pandemic.
Yeah.
Don't know if you've heard.
It caused my power to go out because everyone's
Yeah,
using
that was a. Honestly, it felt like we struggled to get in the right mindset. I feel like a lot of us, we weren't necessarily tilted, but we were not like we didn't really have our heart in it, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. We just didn't.
Yeah. I feel like we've been practicing a lot of double shield these last couple of weeks, and we felt pretty confident going into it. And then map 1, our double shield, didn't hold up as well as we were hoping. And I think that got us on the back foot until about map 3 when we started to pick things up again, and then you saw the original potatoes kind of start to shine through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're trying to grind these new comps, and we're getting pretty darn good on them. I feel like our tanks are really stepping up. Yeah, our tanks are stepping up, picking different tanks than they normally play a lot, especially double shield. An off tank has to probably play a tank that they don't play very often, and we're getting better at it.
We learning. Our comms were a little off, our moods were a little off, but that's the beauty of the Fighting Potatoes is we rally, we love each other, we're friends at heart. So
Yeah, we
You go with
GG, we
worse.
go again.
It's true.
Yeah, it was definitely not the ideal night, but I think the everybody in the community has obviously seen the improvement from this team. I don't think there's any question. We talk about it on the podcast a lot, and obviously we see it in the Discord being discussed and in Twitch chat. And we've seen it earlier this season already. I just realized this video has been on pause this whole time, but I just turned it on. The highlight video going in the background of this, so just caught on to that fact. Yeah, good job, me. No, but. What I was going to say is that it just seems like, the improvement is there. I guess kind of going to some of the other OGs, what do you feel like has contributed most to the change in the environment for the Potatoes this season?
I think having a stable roster for the first time in a couple of seasons has helped us a lot. We had a lot of last season. We kind of had a revolving door for a while with the original members are always here, but we've always struggled adding finding the right mix of people because we're all a friend group in real life, the original Potatoes. So it's kind of a tough thing to find another group of people that fits in with a group of people that have known each other for years.
Yeah, because we started with 8 of us, and then now there's 4 of us OGs remaining, I think.
Yep.
So I think we found a good mix of people here this season, and everyone's willing to fight for each other, and we all get along, and everyone's in it for the long haul, which helps.
I think coaching too. Coaching is a huge.
Yeah.
Coaching's been
our coaching is so good.
Yes, that's also helped a ton.
Yeah, shout out to the coaching staff.
Yep, for sure. Seaman,
keeping us
Splinter,
motivated.
We've got Seaman. We've got Ski, obviously. We've got
Master Splinter.
Yeah, we've got Splinter. Smugs stepping in here and there, which is freaking amazing. I don't think we expected
Smugs
that.
Is awesome.
Grandmaster Smugs.
Yeah.
Yes. No, yeah, definitely I agree with that. Vila?
Yeah, definitely need a lot of camaraderie and a lot of coaching to help you know what's going wrong. And as Ski mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, you've been around since season 1, and the seasons 1 through 3, didn't make the postseason. You're gonna make it this season, but when it comes to knowing that, how do you feel that affects you, or how it motivates you to perform?
I think I probably can answer this because the rest of the team is kind of I would say is the same. A lot of us haven't really changed how we act, but for me, because I've never done this before and I'm brand new, I feel a lot of pressure because I was on this team because I joined it for the camaraderie and I love the people on it. And I was just here to have fun. And then we started doing good. And I'm like, oh, there's something here. We can do something. And so I've been a little more. I'm get really anxious before games now, and it's not good. It's
I
not
gotta
a
get
good
you out of your
mindset
head, kiddo.
Because I'm like, oh my god, we have to do something. And then by map 2 or 3, I'm like, wait, I'm here to have fun. and I'm not having fun right now. I need to start having.
Yeah, it's pretty funny when Fricks and I were doing the tryouts and things like that. We tried out for a couple different teams, and we kept getting in the same tryouts every single time.
Me? Oh my fucking god.
We had played 5 tryouts together, and we're like, okay, I know you with somebody.
No, it was so funny because everyone on the team now, basically, so me, me, Immortal, and Race, who would try. We tried out for every team. I feel like, and none of us had
said, I love the potato.
And we and we never found a team that we like I was on a team and I didn't necessarily enjoy it because I didn't feel the same camaraderie. And then I joined this team and I played 2 games with them and a scrim, and I was like, I want this team. I want to be on this team. I love these people so much. They're so much.
Okay, Euphoria, I have a question.
Okay.
Answer the coach.
Seaman, please, no.
Do you know any words other than camaraderie?
It's a big word.
It's a big one
okay?
with this team.
It's a big one for Seaman on it, or for Euphoria, honestly. So.
Yeah, dude. And Vela sounds like, oh my god, instead of saying friendship, I can say camaraderie, dude. Big brain.
Yikers.
Well, the fighting
Not only
potatoes,
that-
everyone. No.
Oh, cripes. Oh god, here comes the Minnesota accent. Sorry about it.
Oh, don't you know?
Minnesota.
I mean, I can relate to that with Euphoria because I started last season, but so my tryout I didn't have to compete with anybody, and I can't remember exactly why. Did some people just not show up? Or
I think that was part of it.
That was the
Okay.
revolving door aspect of last season, where I couldn't even get people to they'd commit to tryouts, drop out, and so it's just we're like, you're on the team,
Yeah.
you're not crazy, and
So I got in and just I don't know, we just gelled really fast. Like by the second or third time playing, I was just like, man, these guys are my friends already. Like we're bros, we're in this. And last season sucked, and I had I think a couple offers to go to other teams, but I'm with the potatoes. I'm a potato. If I'm going to be in Harmony tier, I'm going to be a potato as long as they'll let me be here. So.
Absolutely.
Not that you'll be in Harmony tier much longer.
Yeah, well, that's another story.
Yeah.
Congrats, but also I cry.
So I guess one of the things with the potatoes is they've always kind of been meme is the wrong word, but underdog, yeah, underdog, and kind of a fan favorite. It seems like whenever the potatoes are coming through, it seems like the Discord or the Twitch chat is kind of super hyped about it. So I guess how has that kind of impacted your environment as a team, kind of seeing the community rally behind the potatoes?
It's heartwarming. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I play this game for fun. I sure try to focus on that aspect of it, and I love these people. But winning and actually getting some steam behind us is really cool. And especially to have what's that?
Something kind of new, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with how this feels. It's very interesting. Especially on the podcast and stuff, turning specs was a big deal.
Ooh, specs is Texas hard now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So, are there any pregame rituals that any of you have? Beyond stuff that is practice range or quick play or something. Listening to particular music or songs, anything like that you do to kind of get ready.
We have Euphoria just yell for 5 minutes straight.
Actually.
Yeah. That's
He's our hype man.
I go into a hyperbolic time chamber and I listen to the hypest music ever, and I come out 20 years later and they scream for a good 10 minutes.
It's true. He has a whole party room right next to his desk.
I do. I have a party room. I'm gonna go stand in my party room. Guys. Hold on. I'm going to stand in my party room. I'll be right back. And I sit and I'm in my party room right now, and I'm just kicking the balloons around. And I sit in here and I listen to music. I'm like, yeah, this music, and then I go and I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm like, guys, the game
That's
hasn't
really
started
similar.
yet.
That's really similar to my team last year, where one of our players would listen to Stereo Saiyan, and he would be we'd start off low with a low scream, and he'd just go and then he'd just start screaming at the top of his lungs. It's just
And it's a big difference from last season. Pretty much everybody in this team is super chill, or the most of the people.
Mhm.
And
most people
used to be like last season. Well, Euphoria. He's chill, but
he's not chill.
He's hyper chill.
I can chill.
Yeah, he can be chill. But last season, all we had was Core with his jokes, which are usually funny, and then now this season we got Euphoria, the hype man, and the hype comes, dude. The hype helps me, big time.
Yeah, I think it helps all of us really.
So now we've got a mix of the jokes and the hypes, so I'm good with it.
Well, from what I've noticed, everyone on this team and I mean just like in general, besides being chill, everyone's really quiet. Like besides me, and so and I don't know. I feel like that's helped a lot in the sense of like communications, if that makes sense.
Because I can talk over everyone.
Whenever I'm playing Reinhardt or whatever, and we're calling shit, and I'm just like, kill the fucking person. Everyone's like, oh, okay, yeah. So we're gonna kill that person.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it's true though. When me and Bird like duo, it's just silence the whole time. We're just like chilling.
We're super chill.
Super chill.
I think we've learned over the seasons how to keep a steady attitude and not to go too far one way or the other. Like we've taken enough losses to know how to take losses and not like let it get to us and ruin our day.
True story.
All right, this my next question here specifically goes towards Death Knot. You son of a bitch! C-Man. Oh, we lost C-Man. C-Man's gone, everyone.
He's like, I don't want to listen to this.
C-Man's just like, I'm done. I have
He's
to
like,
check
Death
out.
Knot again, dude. God.
Yeah. So we lost C-Man. I'm assuming he lost internet or something like that. We'll get him in here when we can. But anyways, this
He's
one, yeah. Vila, can you drag him down here? I don't know if you have admin authority to do that. So
Steamman is typing. I don't think he can.
I fixed
Oh,
it.
there you go.
I fixed it.
All right.
All right. Anyways, you good?
Yeah, I accidentally hit update on my Discord.
You fool.
Huge.
You
Classic
fool.
potato
Thanks
move.
for updating,
Yes.
dude.
This is why we're the
Gotta
potatoes.
be up to date.
Hey, we got the disconnect in. It's perfect.
Rubber banding.
Yeah, rubber banding.
Oh my god, dude. every
Classic.
time.
All right. Anyways, no, this question goes to Death Knot. So Death Knot, you have probably received a lot of hype this season by pretty much everybody on the podcast, a lot of the coaches out there in the Harmony tier, a lot of the GMs. I guess my question to you is how do you handle that? Do you drink more, or what's the how do you cope with like the
first overall pick in the Irish draft? Like...
Right. I think a lot of people kind of heaped expectations onto you, and how do you deal with that?
Well, I mean, first of all, like it's very flattering. I didn't expect that at all. I'm just playing with my team, and honestly, the team makes the plays, and they give me the room to do, the things that I guess that you guys are seeing that I'm doing. So, but as far as like the pressure and stuff, I just, if a game's on, I don't think about it. I'm playing with the potatoes. I'm with my friends. That's not even a thing that crosses my mind, to be honest, because if I do, then I'm gonna go out there and be like, oh, I gotta make these huge freaking plays, or else they're not gonna talk about me in the podcast next week. It's like, so.
The only thing that's really changed. The only
No.
thing that's really changed is we make fun of him more. Like we're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
is that the Death Knot?
It's true.
Is that the Death Knot? And then
It's
he's
true.
like, oh my god. He's like, guys, stop, please. I'm embarrassed.
I know I feel pretty blessed to play with him every time. I thank him every time he comes on.
Did y'all get autographs yet?
I have
Not
actually,
yet.
Yeah, I'll mail out some autographs.
I actually
Can you sign my Hanzo body pillow?
mail it to me. We can make it happen.
I actually flew down to Texas just to meet him and hug him in person.
Yes.
No, I mean, there's a lot of really, DPS is a flashy role, blah blah blah. That's what makes the kill feed happen a lot of the time, and Harmony tier has a lot of freaking amazing DPS players. You've got Kanates, which we just played. He was killing it on Hanzo. There's Wolven.
Upsetting.
Wolven's upsetting is a freaking scary hit scan. I mean, there's a lot to compete with, and I'm just trying to play my game. I don't know what's making me stand out. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, it's flattering. Thank you.
Okay. So my last one is, what other Harmony players would you like to have as a teammate? That's not saying like, hey, who would you trade away on your team? That'd be horrible. But
Well,
like, say if you
forget
get
that.
role filled.
Forget Shepard. Let's get him out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Your teammate is cool. I really like your teammate. I like
Yeah.
playing with your teammate a
Your
lot.
teammate's a bro,
Yeah,
man.
from DDoS, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Dinos.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking your teammate's awesome. Love him.
Yeah, you
Um,
can
I
stand
gotta
around in
say-
the server. It's pretty awesome.
I gotta say, basically all of our friends on Modify have been
Yeah.
wonderful to
Yeah,
play with.
Modify's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a friend partner, right?
They're awesome.
The Mod friends, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah, the Mata friends.
The Mata fam.
It'd be nice to like play with Whitman instead of dueling his Lucio behind my team all game. So that'd be kind of neat.
honestly, fella, I would like to have you on. I love tanking with you.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten to do it in so long.
Oh my
You're
goodness, thank you. That's very sweet.
I mean, I've got some shoutouts for some other teams too, like our buddies on Get Off My Land. They're always fun to play with.
Mish.
Yep. Mish, NPC.
Rush.
Really
Rush
that
is cool
whole
as hell. Yeah, they're just all cool, man. There's so many people in this community that I just I love. I haven't met anybody that I don't like. Everybody, this community is so cool.
Also,
honestly.
shout out
really
to the
is.
Can I
Holy
introduce you to Bard? No, I'm just...
I like Bard, man. Me and Bard vibe. You know. We're
We've had
brothers,
it.
dude.
Shout out to the Holy Jalapenos who I've still not gotten to
Yeah.
play with. I still want to play with those guys. They seem
True.
Yep. Best cool as hell.
All right, so I got one last question here myself before we hop into a little segment here of mine, and that is just a question that I have for you guys is about, I guess, like, so, and I just completely forgot my question. Oh my goodness! Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, all right, and this kind of goes to, it's gonna go to C-Man first, but just then anybody else can kind of speak up after that too, because C-Man, obviously you're the coach of the team. Who is a player on the Potatoes that doesn't get nearly enough of credit for what they bring to the team?
Sneaky.
Whoa, C-Man first.
Yay.
place?
That wasn't C-Man.
Imagine Euphoria. No, I'm just kidding.
Euphoria. It's not time to hype yet. Let's.
Sorry.
Go ahead, C-Man.
Ooh, I would probably choose Bird.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even pay him or anything.
Yeah, it's because Bird has to keep up with Euphoria at all times, and it's pretty difficult, I assume.
I just want to DM you, buddy. I just want to bubble you.
It's a lot.
Anybody else on the underappreciated aspect?
Probably all of the supports, really.
Yeah.
I don't want to single out any of them. Just be like, you're better than everyone else. Just be like, Lamau, the rest of you guys.
We have a tough job.
But
We have to keep Euphoria alive. It's
yeah,
hard.
Most of our comms are Euphoria. You're low. You're low. You're low.
I'm so glad I'm not playing support.
Thanks, guys.
You're low, and he's just like, "Cowabunga it is."
Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
You're purple. You're critical. You're on fire.
There's a story I can say from also helping coach this team that we've literally have forced Euphoria to unbind charge.
Several times.
Yes, multiple times, and as you can see, based on a recent
not
result, it didn't really work. I think maybe absence made the heart grow fonder, because damn though.
Oh, don't talk about that
wow.
charge, please. Oh,
No,
no.
oh god, I wish I had it. I wish I had a GIF of it, honestly. All right, so
That can be arranged.
we're gonna get into a quick little game here, a quick little segment. It's a word association segment. So basically, what I want to hear is just kind of like the first reaction when I say like a word or a phrase or something along those lines. Like I'm gonna say something, and then what your reaction is, like immediate reactions. Okay, so and it'll go down the line. So start at C-Man, go all the way down to Bird.
Oh boy.
All right, first one I will say. We'll start easy with it. We'll start easy with it. All right. Modify.
Scrims. I mean, I feel like that's pretty easy.
Yep.
Court.
Lots of scrims.
About Modify,
Yeah.
I think great friends and very helpful. And You know,
word.
also.
Word
sorry.
association.
Friend.
Jesus.
Wow. That's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Go ahead, Dead Nut.
So Whitman, like, you know, ignoring everything else and coming into the back line and dueling me.
Euphoria.
I also thought Whitman. That was the first thing I thought.
Immortal.
Nice. They're nice.
Yeah.
Race.
Bard duels.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, I never noticed that, but yeah.
Shep.
Friendly.
Sneaky.
Best friends.
Bird.
I'll go with friends. We'll double down on that. /
All right.
quadruple down on that. I feel.
I was gonna say that was a lot of downs on that.
We'll make it
They're
a
the
little.
best.
We'll make it a little bit more challenging now.
Oh boy.
Okay. Woo.
Flashbacks.
Starting with Seaman.
Yep. It's right at the top.
Oh, 4, I guess. That's how many maps we lost by.
Ouch.
Loaded one.
Core.
I will say
All
rematch.
right.
I'd like to see it.
Spicy.
I'd like to see it.
Death Knot.
Kanates, because he's my Hanzo bro now. We're like best bros now. It happened, and yeah.
You connected on an emotional, deep level that only Shimada players can.
Oh yeah, I mean we could see it. We could see it from across the maps. You know, it was great.
The game Double Dragon is about them, actually.
Oh yeah.
Euphoria.
Oh God. Well,
I
the
love
first
Double
thing
Dragon.
the first thing I thought of is sadness, but I don't feel like I don't feel like it's a very constructive answer.
Sadness.
I was just like sad.
That's,
That's your first response.
That's your first response.
That's it.
Sad.
First response, best response.
Immortal.
Power outage.
Race.
Yep.
Dive. 100% dive.
Shep.
Barrages.
Oh. Oh.
Sneaky.
Formidable.
Solitary bird.
Same wavelength as me. I was gonna say Word the Adversary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do another one here. Well, let's go with DDoS.
See, man.
Honestly, I can't think of anything.
You go with who? That's a nice toxic answer. I like that one a lot.
No, I just... Okay, yeah, sure. Who?
Yes.
I mean, like,
Force the toxicity out of you.
Oh my God, I get it. Like you don't know them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The World Health Organization.
Sorry.
it's
Core.
even better, actually.
Toxic teabaggers.
Euphoria. Or Death Knot, sorry. Death Knot. Not you. You charged right in front of him.
Speaking of toxic teabaggers, Thug. I love Thug so much, man. Like we were talking about, like who would you want to be on, also be on the team? I want to play some Overwatch with Thug, man. Thug's
Absolutely.
Nah,
I've never been able.
Dude,
to
he's toxic. He teabags.
I don't
He's
care,
toxic.
dude. Let's go. I want to play
All
with
right.
Thug, man. Thug's
Euphoria.
I also thought of Thug teabagging.
Immortal.
Digital denial of service.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Legit.
Race.
Self-ban.
Oh yeah.
Shep.
Thuggington.
Sneaky.
Totally thought of Thuggington, our Minnesota bro.
Bird.
They call him Harmony Tier Director.
It's true.
Mr. Harmony
Yeah, I
Tier.
was gonna say thank you. You stole that one
Sir
from me.
at the end. Mr.
Yeah.
Thing, sir at the end.
Just like he's the Death Knot, he is the Harmony Tier Director.
Yeah, that's a thing. The Death Knot.
Yes.
Of the Fighting
course.
Potatoes.
Yes, the
Of
Death
the
Knot of Fighting Potatoes. All right, last one. My traditional last answer. Specs. Go ahead, C-Man.
Okay, okay, this is last season. Specs called me out. it was like after we won the preseason, he was like, he's probably the best flex support, and I was like, Specs, you put too much pressure on me. And then he tweeted back at me. He's like, "It's my job, lol." So that's why. that's why I think it's Specs.
Core.
Mean drunk.
Death thought.
Hashtag Texas hard. He's on the bandwagon now officially. See, he picked me as most improved or whatever, and now he's on.
I still remember when we told him you were from Texas.
Oh, that was just.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was the best moment of my tranquility career.
Euphoria.
Chaos. Because nothing he picks has any meaning ever. And he's like, you know what? This team that's lost every game this season, they're going to go undefeated from now on. You're like, well, why do you think that? He's like, absolutely no reason behind it.
And then they end up going undefeated.
Yes.
Yeah.
The hashtag Specs was right.
Yeah.
He needs to stop predicting that we'll win because we've lost the ones he. I'm just saying. He needs to go back and we can play Overwatch. So we can win some more.
Immortal?
I don't really have much to say about Specs. He's a dude.
He's a dude.
He's
Just a guy being a dude.
It's a rich dude.
Race?
Who?
That's the kind of talk. That's what I wanted to hear. Shep?
Double fister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He has been kind of drinking.
Pound those 40s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pound that steel reserve, you crazy lunatic.
You got to do something when you don't have,
You don't
Cheez-Its.
have or places. You don't have places to go. Sneaky.
Hopefully this is still correct. Reform tater hater.
Not after tonight. No.
Yeah, not after tonight,
And
right.
Bird.
0 and 5.
Ooh.
Buddy.
You really did him like that.
That's
dude.
brutal.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. All right. Vila, you are up.
Yes, so we're going to do my usual segment here. I'm going to basically give a statement rather than ask a question, and it'll be in first person. And so I'm going to go down the list just like Ski did, and you're just going to give me a true or false. If it's true, then, please feel free to, kind of tell a story and, do tell.
But if it's false, no stories. Okay.
Well, it's false. It doesn't really apply. So.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the first one. As usual, I have teabagged in a tranquility match and gotten away with it.
False. Very nearly. Very nearly.
Very nearly?
Very close. I almost did.
Was it Specs?
No.
Okay, there's the shocker.
It was illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Core? That's all right.
False. I don't need to teabag people. Plus, I'm a support. Who am I killing?
That just makes it more tilting, though. They see the person that they feel isn't doing anything, and they're teabagging. That's really going to get in their head.
I mean, it's not like I play Zenyatta. Zenyatta would never teabag anyone.
He's got the extra balls, though.
Oh man, that's true.
Me? Oh, no. Never done it. I mean, except for like the admin pugs. That was fun. Got it all out there. But no, I've never. I've never been a teabagger in any game. To be honest with you.
For you?
Oh, yeah. The only time I've ever kind of wanted to is when I get like a big shatter and murder their whole team, because then I want to stop. But by that point, I've already established dominance over them, and my team their ears are bleeding usually. So, I don't need to. I established dominance in other ways.
Smart. Immortal?
True, but I was also playing Doomfist, and there was a Hanzo or a Widow, so
Get him out of here.
there was a fight, so it looked like I was just dodging shots, which I also was.
Oh my god.
This is a sting. You are suspended.
So you got both
You
out of the
do
way
not
there.
have immunity right now.
only Immortal didn't have immunity. Everybody else did.
Yeah.
Well, we got one. Race?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
No,
exactly.
I just emote. I don't teabag.
Fair. No rule against emoting.
Safe bet.
Emoting is better, anyways.
I've caught myself
True.
emoting after a big win and not even realizing it, and then be like, "Oh shit, is that?"
Is that bad?
Shepik?
False. Like kind of like what Chad said. I'm a support. Really don't kill too many people, or at least get close enough to do it.
That's
Yeah,
usually
that's not true. I've seen his more.
Dude, his nades are insane though.
Bro, did you guys? I don't know if you guys know this, but one time I was like 50 health as Reinhardt, right, standing in cover, and Shep was DPS awning past me, and I was like, Shep, please heal me. And I was
Shep
right
is our
next to him.
silent
Shep
DPS.
don't care. He just goes kill people.
Yeah,
kill
Shep
people.
Shep
silent
is more of a
DPS.
DPS than you think he is.
Dude, honest as sniper, he's got to get picks.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
triple
Serious.
sniper comp.
Oh my God. Well, I was gonna speak. I was gonna say like, oh my God, false for sure. Everyone, the potatoes are too pure, but I'm like boomed by what Immortal said. So
We're gonna have a serious talk after this.
I can't.
Immortal is the most toxic of all of us.
Your
apparently.
nice reputation is crumbling around you.
Yeah, my life is a lie.
I had a sterling reputation, you guys.
I've tarnished us.
It's all you,
Has
Bird.
the power out. He just taps that.
Find
that
and
mega
ban.
wall.
Find
I
and
mean,
ban.
false. I am a gentleman. I hold myself to the highest standards of conduct. Also, I play Diva most of the time, so I can't even do it.
Easy.
Maybe Bird has teabag before. We just can't tell because he's playing Diva.
Yeah.
No,
I thought
I'm a
you just-
gentleman.
I thought you just stand over them and shoot into them on Diva.
I heard the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to boost her down straight into them.
Oh my God, that's disrespectful.
There's no rule against it though.
It's supposed to be disrespectful. What do you mean?
It's true. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to our second one. I have deliberately ignored a call from our shot caller.
No.
Yes. Yes. It was against, I don't remember. It was a playoff game. I was like, we're so done. We're down 3-0. It's like, I'm just gonna play Genji. I don't even care. We ended up winning though, which makes me even prouder.
Hey, Vila, if you don't mind, could me and Seaman as coaches, whenever somebody says false to that and we know they're lying, can we each come in saying, I don't know about that?
Not a problem whatsoever.
All right.
House rule, I like it.
Yep.
I mean, I don't feel like I do it intentionally, but maybe if someone makes a call and I'm like, I have no idea where that guy is, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep shooting this person. So I don't intentionally try to ignore our shot callers calls because I think we'll win a lot more for all doing the same thing.
That's true. But we are talking about deliberate.
I
Actions.
can't think of any particular time where I deliberately ignored what someone was saying.
That's good. That's a good teammate right there. That's not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Honestly, you know. I mean, most of the time, yeah, it's not on purpose, but you know, like especially in our dives, and sometimes, like, you know, I don't want to dive the freaking, you know, monkey or nothing as a Genji, to be honest. So
Hey, when,
Big and angry.
when you're
Um,
in Depth Knot, you can just do what you want. You know.
Yeah, it's true.
It's kind of like Barry Sanders as Lion. Just hand him the ball. Like, all right, you just do you. You just
no,
go
that's not true.
He's trying to
I'm,
shed it.
I'm kidding.
Now we're just piling it on.
But I mean, Euphoria is our shot caller.
Yeah,
so.
I'm the shot caller, but that doesn't mean I don't feed my own terms. Okay, just because I call the shots doesn't mean I always call good shots. Let's just just to clarify.
I just want to say something. I saw you today shooting someone that wasn't the target you called.
Really?
He ignores his own shot calls. It's
shot?
amazing.
He was so committed to echo calling that he just echoed anything.
Somebody said something, and he's still sitting there swinging his dumbass hammer, just targeting he's swinging into the Orisa, while the team's like calling like Mercy won. He's just like, I'm gonna swing my hammer, and just like, oh, sorry.
We love him though. We love him.
Oh, I know I have, bro.
Oh God.
Most of the time, it's just because I'm oblivious, because I'm so tunnel vision playing Reinhardt that I just don't hear anything but the crisp sound of my hammer swinging. So everyone's like, Euphoria, why aren't you with us? I'm like, what? Oh, okay.
It was a
Sorry.
crisp sound. It's true.
When he left clicks, he hit mute.
Immortal.
Yes, very true. Particularly when I play either Sigma or Doomfist, and sometimes
Zarya.
Ball.
Zarya.
Oh yeah, Zarya as well.
You fucking feed
literally-
on Zarya, dude.
Any character that can do damage, I just get like. If you've ever
So
played
every
Sekiro,
character, literally every character.
Yes.
you know
Sekiro.
how, like in some of those characters have like blood red eyes and they get super aggressive. That's me. That's me.
Yep.
Like I just.
I'll be like
don't
Immortal.
see
You're in their
anything
spawn.
except for-
I think Immortal is the only person I have ever played with that could find a way to feed on Bastion in turret form.
That's right.
The thing is though, like sometimes I make the that's why I like playing Ryan is because I am the shot caller, and then I can just call what I'm doing, and then you can't not be following shots if you're calling them unless you're Euphoria.
Oh my god. No, Immortal, one time they had a Mei, right? And you were in their spawn, like you're like, I'm getting charged. And I'm like, bro, come back. And I was yelling at you and you're like, nah. And you got walled and killed. I was like, that's what happened.
But
God damn it.
the other 20% of the time, I killed them all.
Oh my fucking god. Get this guy.
I'm exhausted.
Race.
No, I'm a straight shooter, man. I follow those comms every time.
Oh.
Hey, C-Man, can you join me? I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Looking for some info to come out from an old coach you had last season. I don't know.
I'm actually setting comms. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going this way.
It's also not
Yeah,
untrue.
he has.
Shepik?
Deliberately, I'd say false. But there's times where Euphoria puts me in danger, so I don't go.
There's a theme.
That's why I like Sneaky supporting me. Is whenever Sneaky's there, she will die with me. Whenever Shep's there, if he sees me in danger, he's like, he'll be all right. Walk to the direction.
Sneaky will do whatever. Sneaky will do whatever she's got to do.
Follow you
Just
to the
those
ends of
sneaky
the
things.
earth.
She is. Yeah. She'll do
I sure
whatever
try.
she's got to do
Shep
to
is tough
try to
love.
keep you alive.
It's true. It's a really stressful, thankless job.
Shep is just helping you get better. That's how you have to.
And then Solitaire?
Sneaky. Oh,
Yep.
What was that? False, never deliberately, frequently, involuntary.
You forgot Sneaky.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
missed
I-
Sneaky.
I thought Sneaky already answered, saying that they just go with Euphoria.
Oh, that's true.
No,
I'm
that
sorry.
was.
Or that was Shep.
Oh.
That was Shep. That was Shep.
Yeah, that was Shep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Shep
I
and
was gonna
Sneaky
say-
sound just alike, so.
I mix them up in comms all the time.
That was true the other day. He's like Sneaky as I'm playing Anna. I was like, what?
I did that.
Oh my god, that did happen.
That did happen.
I did
That
that.
actually did happen. Yeah, no, I don't think well, okay, that's a lie. I do deliberately sometimes ignore Euphoria, but at the same time, like, I have to keep him alive, so I just follow him with his crappy calls sometimes, and, we just see what happens. Love you, bud.
What?
sometimes I do play the game well. It's not often, but sometimes it happens.
Hey, you
True,
do.
it
You do.
does happen.
He do.
I'm
He
booming you,
does.
buddy. You
You're
have
just
some
the
really good
Yeah,
plays.
just short hanging fruit right now.
Yes.
Wait, does it happen?
Okay, I see there. All
Low
right.
hanging fruit.
C-Man, well timed. Well timed.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
So we're going to move on to our next one. I have made a mistake and blamed it on a teammate.
False. I don't usually get mad at teammates when I'm in like a team environment.
You don't have to necessarily be mad. But
Yeah, but I usually have to be mad to blame it on somebody else.
fair.
Very fair.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I try my best not to do that and own up to my own mistakes, because I don't like to call anyone else out if I can usually identify what I did wrong or could have done better in a lot of situations, and I more try to call out myself than a teammate, because they can worry about their own stuff. They're probably doing stuff I couldn't do anyways.
I mean, I own up to everything I do. Like when I feed, I own up to it. I've probably done it before, but I always try to apologize. I love this team. I love everybody on it. I mean, there's just no reason to blame anybody else. So if I do get that mindset, I try to think, well, maybe I don't agree with what they did, but what was I doing at the point too? Something like that.
I would say pretty much. I don't think I've ever done it until like last week was really rough for me, and I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was just I blamed a lot of shit on people when it was my fault, and I wrote several people a letter apologizing because I felt so bad about it.
I think you've
'Cause I
done it
love these
like
guys.
in like unintentionally before. Like
I
you'll
have
just-
done unintentionally before.
and you'll be like, "Where are the heels?" I'm like, "Euphoria."
Yeah, I know I have.
We're an emotional team. You know, everybody's super chill, and then there's Euphoria, but we're, you know, we just want the best for each other, and you know, we want to win for the team. So, you know, it's easy to get lost in that kind of emotion, I think, for some of us.
It is. Immortal.
False. I don't make mistakes.
Oh my god.
True, I had to
I don't know about that.
I'll let Yeti deal with that.
I
one.
said that.
Yeah.
I said that super nice thing about everybody, and then he says this.
Hey, Sneaky, can you save those replays for tonight? I need to talk to Immortal.
It would be sad if some footage got leaked.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Like the feature match tonight. No.
Boy.
Yo, boy.
In truth, I just don't think about any mistakes until coaching.
Mhm.
And then in coaching, it's very easy to, like, you're not getting off with blaming that on someone else if you're looking at it in third person.
I agree. Yeah, I'm kind of the same.
Yeah, I try not to because I did support for 2 seasons, so I know when you get called out for every little thing that you do wrong. So I try not to blame anyone else. And usually half the time when I'm at a position, the second I die, I know I messed up. So like, I see my dead body, I'm like, oh god, I already just fed. So I don't really need to blame anybody else.
Oh god, I did it again.
Yeah, basically. And I think I've even said that in comms before.
Bro, I call feeding all the fucking time. I'm like, I fed on with regroup. Yep. Like I'll call
It's
feeding.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
False. Usually, I don't call anyone out. Usually, half the time I'm saying, "Ooh, I shouldn't have been there," or "Ooh, I should have thrown lamp." So usually, I just make myself tell myself.
I think we
Yeah.
can all agree on that. Ship. I don't think I've ever heard Shep ever
That's
I don't think Shep talks.
blame
This is
anyone
the
ever.
first time I've ever actually heard Shep talk before.
That's not true.
I'm really surprised. I didn't know his voice sounded like that. This is really cool.
Shep has a beautiful voice.
He
Because
does.
he
I love his
can't
voice.
talk over the main tank who keeps talking. So much.
I was just gonna say that, but like, well, usually I don't talk because someone else is talking all the time.
Okay, I get it, guys. I'm annoying.
That was not said.
No, I'm gonna definitely echo what Shep and Core have said, and then just I kind of all the original potatoes were basically support mains, so I feel like a lot of us are kind of have that same mindset where we wouldn't like tarp the blame onto somebody else, and then also add onto that like my just natural Minnesotanness, which is that I want to apologize for the weather. So like I will, if I do something wrong, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. So,
Yeah, on that note, it's snowing right now, guys. It's
I'm so
snowing this
sorry.
week.
Wow.
In April?
Yep.
Yeah.
no,
You
fucking
live in
Minnesota.
Canada, Immortal. What do you mean it's snowing in April?
It doesn't snow in Toronto. Oh well.
Toronto is further south than Minneapolis, just for the record.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Huh.
I didn't.
closer
I
to
didn't
We all
focus.
learned something today, see?
I didn't
There was that
focus on
one year,
geometry
but
class.
That's why you
Okay,
failed
okay,
geography,
boomers. Let's stop
Euphoria.
talking about the weather.
But yeah, I'd say false because like nobody likes getting finger pointed at. It just really drags the mood down. And I try to keep things very positive because like I feel like, as we've talked about before, we're an emotional team, so we want to be in a good mood. So
Fair. And this is going to be our last one. So this one isn't a statement. This one's actually a question. So basically, just respond with a name. Who is most likely to receive the team's first disciplinary action?
Oh my god.
That's hard.
Me.
Yeah.
Go down the list.
Starting
Oh.
with T-Man, aren't we?
T-Man.
God.
Jeez, guys.
Just throw yourself under the bus, why don't you?
Like if I'm being honest, Euphoria probably.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let me have it, Core. I want it. Give it to me.
I'm gonna say. I hate to do it to you, buddy, but I'm gonna say Death Knot.
Could be.
Yes.
Really?
He gets very passionate, which isn't a bad thing. But if I could see anybody
Same.
getting upset, I guess I would say him. Not that I'm saying you're toxic or anything. I'm just saying you're one of the most passionate people. And
Yeah, absolutely.
sometimes that can lead to the frustration.
Yeah, I would say either me or Euphoria. We're probably the most vocal
We're the most
and
like
passionate on the
vocally,
team.
vocally emotional on the team. So when we're upset, everyone knows we're upset.
So are you
I can
voting
relate
for
to that a
yourself?
lot.
I'm voting for either me or Death Knot. Yes. I know I can. It's so like I've been better recently, or like this game. We lost 4-0, but I mean, Sneaky can tell you my attitude in the last game was much better than it was against the team before that.
It
Because I
was
was
really
trying.
weird. It was really weird.
Really?
Like, yeah, usually I could tell, like, you'd be really boomed or something. You wouldn't be happy at all. But this time you're like, oh, yeah, we lost 4-0.
I was trying to be positive, okay? I really was trying to, like, be,
Yeah.
I was like, it's fine. We'll get the next one. Don't worry. Whenever I got I was like, guys, we're getting free scrimmage experience against the team.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Immortal.
Yeah, Euphoria. I mean, that it's because I'm still not used to you being positive after a loss. Maybe
I'm
if you
trying.
keep it up, I'll say Death Knot.
I really tried. I'm trying so hard, guys.
I'm gonna buck the trend here. I'm gonna say Immortal, and not for the usual reason. I'm gonna say because of all the disconnects.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Really? That's a big brain.
Well, you know, Bird's also been disconnecting a lot.
That's true. We do a
Hey,
bird
we
check
don't
every
need to
time
talk
now.
about that. That's fine.
Bird check is a thing on our team now. Every time the game pauses, we're like bird check.
And then we've got Rubber Band, Man,
That's true. He's got the rubber
Which
band
is-
song.
which is Euphoria. So
Oh, every fucking scrim, dude. I'm like, oh my god, guys,
Yeah.
it's happening again.
Yeah, so I'm backing
rubber banding.
disconnect ban and a actual toxicity ban.
Apparently, we all just need to play on a LAN. Like everybody needs to move to
Let's get a team
Minnesota.
house. Yeah, get a
Yeah.
team house.
That's what it is.
I think we have more than 10 people on the team, so I don't
That
think
would
it
be
would work.
sick. What do you
I
mean?
got an extra bedroom. You guys can all fit in there.
It would literally be sick, more than likely. Yes.
Shepik?
I would say Immortal since he said he's done it before. So we'll probably get caught one of these times.
Ooh.
Fair.
Did
That's
it
about
too,
right.
so-
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I'm
It's an
gonna
art.
see, I was actually gonna say I'm glad Ray said something. I'm sorry, Immortal, but I gotta call you out too. Like, especially you admitted it, and then you straight up go against what people are calling. Like, you have
Yeah.
this kind of like rebellious streak.
He's just sitting
He
there
does,
joking,
yeah.
I'll fucking do it again.
He's just sitting there and he's like, I'm not coming out.
Immortal does his own shit all the time, bro.
Immortal
Yeah,
just called himself out.
I'm
today.
sad nobody got to see his Doomfist tonight, because if there's ever any hero that Immortal plays where he doesn't follow comms, it's Doomfist, because he's
So-
usually yeeted himself into the backline of the enemy team.
My favorite thing that he does is he'll get like so far in the back line, and he'll be like, "Oh, I can get out, and he's like, "Don't worry, I can get out." And it's like in his tone of voice, he's apologizing to us. But then
Doesn't want to accept it.
he just gets, he just feeds, dies, and he's like, and then he does his patented That's exactly how it goes. Yeah.
Or the thing he does where he just sits in like the enemy backline waiting for us to push because he's stuck back there.
Yeah.
I see so many fights where it's like, are we all grouped up? And I see Immortal at the other side, the Mega, like waiting for us. Like, guys, please
Yeah.
push.
They're coming for me.
Yeah, he says that sometimes.
Solitary?
I'm gonna go with Immortal because I thought we had a sterling, wholesome reputation, and then here we find out that Immortal teabags in the middle of a match.
Immortal.
He's no better then the harmony to your director.
That's a brutal call out.
It only happened once, guys.
That's a brutal call out.
You played yourself.
What team was it against?
Don't
You don't
say
wanna
it's a
know.
trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Remember,
It's a
there's no
trap.
sting.
No, more. Tell me later. You don't have to tell me now. Tell me later. It's fine.
Nobody will hear.
I'm sure he's gonna have to tell all of us later.
I will have to tell you. It's against Modify.
Oh no!
Guys,
Those
you're
are
gonna
our
hate
friends.
us now.
They're our friends. How could
Well,
you?
Hold
Why
on
would
a
you do
second.
that to our
Excuse
friends?
me. Yes, Thuggington. I'd like to report a murder.
Oh,
But who was it against, though?
Yes, officer,
Yeah.
this man right here.
I'm not saying that much.
we've gone far enough, man.
There was two teabags in that game.
I am
Gone far
heartbroken
enough.
right now.
This
There
is
were
so
multiple
sad.
teabags. It was a responsive teabag, and I knew I'd get away
It
with
was a
it.
responsible teabag.
Get away. with it.
All right.
Yep, we're gonna go into our final segment with Ski.
Yes, we have the most fun segment, the segment I enjoy because I get to abuse admin privileges. It is Server Kick Trivia. So, welcome to Server Kick Trivia, Fighting Potatoes. Here's the way this works. I will say a trivia question related to Overwatch in some way, shape, or form. The way you buzz in to answer the question is by saying your name, so screen name, so Race or Shep or Sneaky or whoever. Like, you just say your name, and that is how you buzz in. If once I say your name, you will say the answer. And then once you say the answer, I will tell you if you're right or wrong. If you are correct, you get to kick one person from the server, or choose one person for me to kick from the server. If you are incorrect, I kick you from the server. Those are the stakes at hand.
Cool.
Here is what the trivia questions will be related to today. They will be related to abilities, passives, and abilities and passives of heroes in the game. So I will say the name of the ability or passive, and you will be buzzing in with the hero that is associated with that. All right?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Understood.
All right. We'll start a little bit easier, and it'll get a little harder as time goes on. Okay?
That's what she said.
Got him.
God
Sorry.
damn it, Sneaky.
I really wanted to start with charge, but that just seems stupid. Because I think that's the potato's main problem is we start with a charge.
I wonder who would know that one.
We will start with combat roll.
Bird.
Bird.
Free.
That is correct. Bird, who would you like to remove from the server?
Sorry, I gotta do it to you. I'll kick Death Knot.
Oh!
You can't kick the Death
Wow.
He's
my
the
God.
Death Knot.
Wow.
No, he's
Oh my
very good at
God.
this trivia. I gotta take out my worthy adversary.
Damn, dude.
Death Thought, any last words?
Death Knot's overrated. Hashtag.
And bye, Death Knot.
Oh.
Unlucky.
Yeah, you
Guys.
thought I was kidding. I literally server kicked them.
Holy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cry later.
there's a reason why nobody else was on the server besides you guys and the hosts here.
I was noticing that.
Yeah, no, now you know. I'm power hungry.
Oh my God.
Next one.
MVP.
Yeah. Next one. Experimental barrier.
Bird.
Wow, Bird is on it. What do you got?
Sigma.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
I was about to say like the character before I said my name. I was like, I was like, well,
Who we kicking, Bird?
Let's go with Immortal.
why
Oh.
me?
You're a very smart guy.
He's going through our DPS line, guys.
I was gonna say it too. I was gonna say Sigma. I played Sigma today.
Any last words?
I'll get you for this bird.
And your little dog too.
Yes. The only thing I have to say to that is, oh.
Okay, can we
Explode after
Bird
this.
objectively has the fastest name to say.
Well, I will go by the beginning of the word, not by the end of the
okay.
word.
First syllable.
Okay.
Yes. So if Sneaky's like Sneaky Kittens before Bird says Bird, then I will probably go with Sneaky. Anyways. All right, let's go.
Yeeting into the back line.
Yes,
again.
yeeting into the back line. All right. Overload.
C-Man.
Core was first.
Okay. Torbjorn.
Torbjorn is correct. Core, well done. Who
Let's
are we?
go.
Who are we kicking from the server?
Get bird.
We're gonna kick off Solitary Bird.
Oh,
Get him
brutal.
outta here.
Any thoughts, Bird? Last thoughts here.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you.
I think he's gonna leave us.
He's leaving now. All right, next question. Thermoptic camo.
Core.
Go Core.
Sombra.
That is correct.
Wow.
Ooh, that was a good one. Who
Yeah,
do you got?
We're gonna kick Shep out of here.
Shep!
The hell did I even do?
What'd I do to you, man?
Any last words, Shep?
Corsa.
Honestly fair. All right. Next question. Or next ability, passive thing. Yes. Jump pack.
Euphoria.
Euphoria was first.
Farah.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. The main tank player gets the one wrong. It is Winston.
It's Monkey.
Oh,
No.
You was so excited.
I was too. Oh my god, I deserve this. That's my final words. I deserve this.
At least he knows. All right.
He doesn't know.
And we are down to 4. We have Seaman, Core, Race, and Sneaky. Next one is Cyber Agility.
Core.
C-Man.
That was Core.
Genji.
Bingo, you got it, Core. Who are we kicking today? Or who are we kicking now?
We're gonna kick Sneaky out of here.
Oh.
I'm the last OG standing potato. That's right.
Oh my god. Core's bench next game. Those are my last words.
I regret nothing.
And she's gone. All right, now it's just the boys. Here we go. Next question. Or next thing. I don't know what to call it anymore. We're just going to roll with it here. All right. Next one is Bury Your Shield.
C-Man.
Go Seaman.
Arisa.
That is incorrect.
Oh my god.
Seaman. That is Brigitte. Brigitte is the choice
Okay,
on that
I just
one.
have a one question.
No.
Okay,
What's your
my
last? Yes. What's your question?
Why does it need to be called Barrier Shield? I mean, seriously, come on.
Because Jeff Kaplan. Bye. And then there were 2. It was Core and it is Race FPV. The final one here, we will go with something that I think will be a little bit harder, perhaps, maybe, not really. But we're going to find out anyways. Exo Boots.
Core.
Core for the win.
Baptiste.
Then we have a winner. Core has taken
let's
Server
go.
Kick Trivia. Race, any last words?
Kick ski instead.
Nope, that's the incorrect last words. Core Race is gone. Core, congratulations on winning Server Kick Trivia today. Any final thoughts before we wrap it here?
Do I have to give you my address for the prize, or?
So you can get a keychain.
I know where you live. I actually don't, but I'll find out. Yes. Yeah, for winning, I will send you 1 Lipton tea bag. Congratulations.
Awesome.
All right. And I will sanitize it beforehand.
Thank you.
All right. And that's the end of the Beat Drop today. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We appreciate you tuning in, as always. We will have another episode of Beat Drop on Thursday, and that will be with Havoc, Season 1 champs, and returning Season 4 Transcendence tier favorites. Havoc will be in house for that one. But special thanks out to the Fighting Potatoes for tonight, and thank you to Vila as well. It was a good night of Beat Drop. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you next time here. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Experience tranquility.